Okay, let's look at a quadratic application problem that deals with measurement. Okay, we have a garden that is 4 feet longer than it is wide. Now we're going to place a 2-foot border around the garden on each side, making the total area of the garden and the border 77 feet square. So our goal is to find out the dimensions of the garden. Well, let's see what we know. Let's let the width of the garden be W. That means that the length of our garden is 4 more than that, so it's W plus 4. Now we add a border around this garden. So we add a 2 feet border around this garden that we start off here, and then we add 2 feet here, 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 and here. So if I add 2 feet to each side, that means I'm going to have to add 4 to the length and 4 to the width to get the total of those sides. So now, since my garden width was W and I added 2 feet to each side and border, then the width of those together would be W plus 4. My garden length was W plus 4 and I added 2 feet to each side of that, so W plus 4 plus 2 more is going to give us W plus 8. So since our formula for and we're going to consider this be a rectangular garden, of course, so we're going to say that the formula for the area of a rectangle is going to be length times width. Area equals length times width. So that's what I did here. Multiplied my length times my width and set it equal to my total area, which was 77 feet square. Okay, let's look and see how to solve this problem. First of all, we want to use our FOIL, or our distributive property, and multiply this out. So we have W squared plus 4W plus 8W plus 32 equals 77. Now we want to get everything to one side, so we need to bring this 77 over and let it join with that 32, since they're like terms. And we can also go ahead and add our like terms that we already have over here with the 4W and the 8W, which will give us 12W. And 32 minus 77 is negative 45. Now, I would probably try to factor this, find factors of negative 45 that gives us a sum of the middle number, which is 12. So we can try 45 times negative 1, but that gives us a sum of 44. We can try 15 times negative 3. That gives us a sum of 12, and that's what we needed. So I can factor this trinomial into W plus 15 times W minus 3 equals 0. Now once you get it in factor form and it's set equal to 0, then you can find your answer by taking each one of those factors and setting them equal to 0 separately. That will give you your possible answers. Just like finding the roots, set them equal to 0 and then you solve each one of the equations. So on one side we get W equals negative 15, which is not quite possible if we're talking about the measurement of this garden. The other one we get W equals positive 3. So it can't be negative, so we know that's not a good solution. So my width of my garden is 3. And if you remember back, my length of the garden was W plus 4. It was 4 more than the width. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, so width is 3, length is 7, 3 by 7, and that will be your answer. Your width is 3 and your length is 7. All right, good luck.